Hey everybody, Keith Saarloos coming to you live and direct from the El Camino Real Vineyard. And this is a very special time in the summer for us because we are getting ready to harvest. Nothing's ready quite yet, but we're here to tell you about your wine club shipment that you're about to receive. This wine club shipment is amazingly special. We've got 3 unbelievable wines that all come from right here on El Camino Real Vineyard. The first wine we're going to talk about is right there, my good old Uncle Harv holding the puppy. And this is called Broer. We had 2 Broers this year. One's from Windmill Ranch with a picture of my dad on it, and the other one's El Camino Broer with a picture of my Uncle Harv. And what we're trying to demonstrate with Grenache, being the most widely planted, most widely consumed grape on the planet, is that Grenache takes on a sense of place. So the Grenache at Windmill and the Grenache at El Camino Real genetically are the same, but they taste totally different. So if you think about having 2 kids, each one of those kids has their own personality. They're completely unique, and they're a product of their environment. And that is what makes Grenache the greatest grape in the world and so special. The second wine we're going to be talking about is right there. It's called Miedmo. And if you had Hanjakker last year, consider yourself lucky, because it's one of the fastest selling wines we've ever had. And Miedmo is its twin. And this is Grenache Blanc, Syrah, and Mourvedre. You can't buy this wine. We don't have enough of it. It's absolutely gone already. It's $375 a bottle, and we're gonna have to make it $500 a bottle because people have bought it at $375. Now, what makes this wine so special to me is we farm all these grapes ourselves. They're 100% estate. And on the label, you'll see a picture of my dad, my mom, and my Uncle Harv. All 3 different personalities in one bottle. We got 2 boys and a girl. And when they came together, it was actually a fluke. And it was something we didn't intend to make, but it freed the line for us. If you go to Bordeaux or you go to the Rhone Valley, GSMs are very popular. And it's popular because that's what grows well on their property. For us, we decided to say, you know, why not? And make our very, very own special blend that you can't find anywhere else in the world. And it only comes from here. It is absolutely beautiful. It is absolutely gorgeous. And it's one of the best wines we've ever made. And now our final wine. We're out here in the middle of El Camino Real Vineyard doing something we do all the time, and I am here with the most beautiful girl in the world, Brielle Hunter Saarloos. And Brielle is amazingly special for a few reasons. Number 1, since Brielle was 5, she decides what day we pick our Sauvignon Blanc. She makes what's probably the most important wine decision there is, and that is the day to pick. So Brielle, what are we out here doing, and what can you tell us?
So right now we're out here looking at the Sauvignon Blanc grapes, and basically right now we're looking for veraison.
And what is veraison?
Veraison is when a white grape turns into a red grape, but for Sauvignon Blanc, it's basically when the acid levels drop, the sugar levels rise, and it's getting ready to pick.
And you make this decision on all of our Sauvignon Blancs, including the 12 we're tasting.
Yeah.
And you do that with whose help?
Nobody.
Yours. So Brielle's in charge of the pick. She's in charge of the harvest. She's in charge of the crush. I write a little note from me to her on the front of each label commemorating the year. And this is something we've promised to do together from 10 to 21, or a full mixed case of wine that we are making not only together, but Dad, why don't you come here? Come here, Dad. We are I wanted to take this minute and have 3 generations here because this is not easy. We come to find out we are one of very, very few vineyards in all of our valley, or even in California, that every single vine that you see in our vineyard we planted. We still farm it all ourselves. We still pick it all ourselves. We still make it all ourselves. And the only place in the world you can buy it is at our tasting room. That is less than 1% of all wine in California. And this Sauvignon Blanc, to me, is bringing Brielle into what we do. And it's been such a great example for her, because how hard does Grandpa work out here in the vineyard?
Crazy.
Crazy hard. How hard does Dad work?
Crazy hard.
And so these bottles of wine are what pay for you to go to school and live your life. And what we've seen with Brielle is she sees what Dad and Grandpa does to put these wines in the bottle. So Brielle's taken all that hard work that her grandpa and her dad perform out in the vineyard and the winery and the tasting room, and she has taken on that role and that responsibility. And she's a straight A student. She's the lead in every single one of the plays that she's in. And add to her resume, she decides what day we make and pick our Sauvignon Blanc. And so the wine that you're tasting in a bottle is a direct result of this guy's hard work, a decision this little girl makes, and her old man actually getting it in there. So we as a family want to not only thank you for the opportunity to work this hard, but also to illustrate what it actually takes to get something from that into here. Two last things. Vineyard Day's coming up. Tickets are not sold out. It says so on the website, but they are not. They go on sale 6 a.m. September 1st, and they will sell out in about 4 hours. Number two, we're doing another collaboration. We did so well with our canteen. We wanted to show off a local company that we're really proud of. It's called the Good Seed Coffee Company in Solvang, California. And we're gonna be roasting small batches of individual, small 94-point coffees that are taken just like what you see here. We're gonna be doing that in coffee, and more on this later. So standing in the beautiful El Camino Real vineyard where all of this happens. Live to honor those that have come before you, and prepare the way for those yet to come.
So now 12-year-old Brielle is about to say the blessing. I can't see her face.
In the dawn of this new day, we ask for blessing on the fruit and these vines have borne. Rooted in rich soil, watered from the depths, kissed by the sun and the air and the dew and the rain. This fruit has come forth from the earth, now bountiful and ripe. Gifts of the earth, gifts of the vineyard. With gratitude we receive the fruit of the vine. Bless the grapes, bless the harvest, bless the wine that has come from this fruit. Bless our effort, bless our family. Amen.
What year is it?
2016.
Right, good job.
It's 5 a.m.
How long have you been doing this?
Since I was 2006.
Since you were 5.
2005.
Creepy. Love you.
Brielle Saarloos, what are you about to do?
Press the button.
Press the button.
Again.
How overwhelmingly exciting.
Yay!
Yay!
I did it.
Now only about 12 hours of this. Sweet. How do you feel?
Excited! Is the camera off? Can I come out?
Yeah, you can be normal now.